Hey everyone, this is Dawn and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another tag. Hopefully this is a tag creation for the 30 days of mixed media tags. So today, woo! Well, that might have been a fail right there. Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna kind of go with this, maybe. And this is some really, oh, you know what? The consistency of this glue is, I'm not so sure about it too. It's been in my drawer for a very long time and it does get warm out here. It almost looks clear. This may or may not work, but I think we're gonna have to embrace it. So, before I was so distracted by this paint, so the theme of this project, or today's tag I should say, is Crackle Shmackle. And I was not so sure about how to go about this, so I watched a few videos today on yeah, this glue is really not white glue. It's almost like it's separated, so this may not work. I don't know. I saw a little bit of whiteness in there. And I've also used a tag. It's a Ranger tag, a little larger than a 6x3, and they're a black surface, and I coated the back of this with this Dilutions paint. I don't know if it has a particular paint name, but as you can see here, it's a vibrant turquoise. I guess it's kind of covered up by the price tag, which of course I got on clearance at Hobby Lobby once upon a time. So, all right, I've got a jar of water over here, and I think I'm gonna add a little more paint. Look, this paint is definitely separated. It really is old. I was wondering why it didn't occur to me that it would be old, but it's what I had in my drawer over there, so I'm gonna see how this is gonna work. I really do not know. So I've watched a few videos kind of doing a crackle technique. Some of them have worked okay, some of them not so sure about. I'm not sure they were sure about, but I thought I would give this a go. So the idea is that you're going to kind of create a crackle finish, and I know they make mediums for it. And this here is an apple barrel paint in a Key West color, so I got that darker turquoise on the, oh my goodness, all that dry bits. Okay. Oh, that dry bits. Don't open your dry glue, or old glue on top, I guess, is the moral of the story here. It's been a while since this has been used too, so I'm going to shake it up a little bit. Can you tell I don't do paint? Mixed media is not necessarily my thing, but I've been intrigued by it, and I'm not sure where we're going. I'm not even wearing, I should be wearing probably old clothing, and I even got a little paint on my tablecloth. Not much here, but I'm like, what am I gotten myself into? What am I doing here? Ooh, I don't know if this paint is even gonna go on well because of the texture of this glue, but you may or may not be seeing this video, I think, later on. I'm not sure about any of this or how this is turning out. This is very interesting looking, and I almost wonder if the black from the back is coming through. I'm not entirely sure. Crackle Shmackle. I think I agree with this name. I don't know about this. All right, I'm gonna grab my glue gun and see if it does anything to this. Okay, here we go. It's going to be a little noisy. All right, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the camera. I'm not going to do anything more than just dry this with the heat gun, and let's see what happens. We'll be back. All right, so I have to say, it actually did not take too long, and I did go ahead and heat set this, and we actually ended up with a pretty awesome crackle effect. I am pretty impressed. Now, I will say that I was holding the heat gun a little too close up at the top here, and it did bubble, and I feel like in some of these places our paint is going to potentially crack off, like right there where that big bubble is. So I feel like we need to seal it. So let's kind of fold our scrapbook paper, or I mean our scrapbook paper, hello, our scrap paper in half here. And let's see if that lighting is any better. I know I'm getting a shadow here. Okay, let's try that. So I actually have something here, a matte gel. This is from Hobby Lobby. I have not used it before, so I think I'm going to give that a whirl. So let me get my paintbrush out here, and I'm hoping it's just going to go on nice and thin, or not too thick, or dry clearly. Anyways, we're going to see. As we know, this is a foray for me into mixed media, so let's see how this works out. I was thinking of using, and I do have Mod Podge as well, but somebody told me how to work with the Mod Podge where it doesn't end up sticky, because I do live in a more humid climate and it is quite warm already. So yeah, I did not go for the Mod Podge. I decided let's try this. I bought this, I don't know, couple months back probably, and of course I haven't used it. So all right, and I hope this should, I'm assuming, will dry clear and nice. So okay, so we've got a good coat on there, and I just don't want it to knock back our crackle effect, but I think it's looking okay, and hopefully that'll keep like this paint from flecking off. And I think while we're here, I'm just going to go ahead and give that a little more up there. Anyways, I think that's coated pretty good. So let's probably better put our lid back on here. My cat is playing with something over here on the floor. All right, and so what I've decided we're gonna do with this to decorate our tag, I've got these Agenda 52 Watercolor Girls tab dividers, and there are a bunch of different girls in there. So I went ahead and cut this one out, and let's see, where is, I've got some black ink, and let's see, I am working in a very small space. I really need to clear my desk off because it's just kind of closing in on me. Right here in front of me is glues and a jar of water, and goodness, even my water I'm drinking all sitting around me. So all right, I'm just going to put some ink on the sponge. I get asked about this a lot. Really, I got this at Tuesday morning some time ago, well, a year or two ago probably, Artsy, and it's basically just an artist sponge on a handle. And I have two of them, one I use for brown ink and one I use for black ink, that I just kind of sponge the edges with, and I just thought I would add a little bit of black just around her. Could have probably went around her with a marker, but I just did fussy cut, so I didn't really want any white edges really showing through. Ooh, and you know, the sponge is coming off a little bit, so I don't want that getting stuck into our glue. It might already be too late. I guess that's something you have to learn, is don't let stuff get into your glue. All right, so I know that we're going to put her something like this, I think. Oh, she's really cute on here, and I like this color with her yellow top. All right, so I guess, do I coat the back of her? The back of her with this matte medium? I guess that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. I was gonna sit thinking I could just do glue, but I don't know what I'm doing here, so I guess I'm gonna proceed with this matte medium. All right. I definitely want to get these edges coated pretty well, which I'm not doing a very good job of right at the moment. Okay. Let's go ahead and put her down. Oh my goodness, the glue is already coming over the top of her. Oh, I've got it smudged everywhere. Okay, I think that's a pretty good spot for her. So I'm gonna go ahead, and I guess we're just gonna put this finish right over the top of her. Is this what you do in matte medium? Or in matte medium, in using a matte medium, I guess I'm trying to say. And I'll be cutting off the edges, of course. All right. Okay, very cool. And hopefully this dries quickly. I think it's going to. All right, I am probably gonna gum up my scissors a little bit, so I'll have to be prepared to clean them. So I'm going to cut off the excess of her. Probably should let this glue dry and come back. All right, get that edge and this edge. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then one last little piece. Feels like it's drying. I can feel the other side. I almost want to pink up her cheeks a little bit. Maybe we'll do that too. Okay. So, all right, I've got the heat gun here. I'm just going to, oh, I have a little mini avalanche happening. All right, I'm gonna dry this down a little bit. Yeah, that's working. All right, let's see how that is. Still a little bit gummy, but not too bad. All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and let this dry just a little more, and then we're gonna come back and put a topper on with some ribbons and trims and probably a stick or so. I'm just gonna give this just a little bit more time. Actually, you know what? It's really kind of drying. Not too bad. Well, you know what? Let's proceed. I think we can proceed. So I have a sticker book. And said sticker book is right here. Let me move this. I think I like this way this matte gel worked out too. I don't know. That's actually feeling pretty okay. It doesn't feel sticky like the Mod Podge does sometimes. So, okay, so this is a sticker book I have from Hobby Lobby, Agenda 52, and I liked these because they had, you know, they're kind of clear stickers, and the crackle here is going to show through. Crackle Shmackle. I liked the sticker, the world is a pretty fantastic place, but right now, it's still a fantastic place. It's just a little bit, we've got to be more careful right now, don't we? There's another one that I liked. Today is going to be awesome. That one might be cool. There was another one I feel like I was looking at, so I'm not sure. And then some of them, like these, are kind of the same color, and I feel like that's going to kind of blend right in with our background. All right, hurry up and make a decision. I thought I had made a decision, and now I'm not so sure. You're exactly where you should be. You know what? I actually thought about doing that sticker right now for my mascara doesn't run, and neither do I. All right, I think I'm going to come on back and do this. Why not? Let's do this. The world is a pretty fantastic place. I like that it's dark. However, her hat is dark there. I wonder if this will shine through okay. So I like that it's a clear sticker. I liked some of the other more colorful. All right, before I put this down, I think I'm going to give the other sticker that I was thinking about a shot because it is dark and I liked the pop of color. Which was, I like this with the gold. This is My Journey. That could be kind of cool. I know there was one other one I was thinking about, and I'm not sure. I guess it was this. Today's going to be awesome. That one's got some red and gold. Oh yes, I like that better. This one here is just too dark and it's not popping, so. And this one can come down over her hat. And it's going to take us really right to the top. And I think I'm really glad, since I'm adding a sticker, that I did go ahead and use that matte gel to coat it. Okay. All right, I don't know if that is the best, but all right, not bad. It is what it is, but I'm glad I used that one rather than this dark one. So I'm going to put that one back into place for another day. Okay, so we've been doing this for a while. Let's go ahead and pick out some ribbon. I think I decided on this one, so let's go ahead and proceed. It's got some nice blues and greens. To me, it has a nice kind of fun summery vibe. Normally I use a hole reinforcer on these holes, but you know what? Yes, we're gonna do that too. All right, I've got a couple right here. These are some Heidi Swap stickers I have that are hole reinforcers that I've had for really a long time. Yes, I like that pop of gold. Now let's pop that ribbon in. All right, and I think I cut this long enough. Yeah, I think we should be okay. And then I found this kind of a limey green string that I think we'll go ahead and tie our ribbon off with. It kind of picks up the colors in her top. And then I found a fun pom-pom too, so I'm not sure if we're going to use it or not, but let's give it a try. If not, I will add some other black trim on here, I think. Okay, I'm liking this color. And I feel like this still is a little bit tacky. Like, look, I just messed up this edge a little bit here, but let's just keep on going. And then, okay, here's the pom-pom I found, and I thought that could actually be really cute up top here. Oh, I kind of like that. All right, I think I'm going to proceed as long as I can get it to stay in place. I think this will be a really fun addition. I almost wanted to add some of that black trim too. I just love ribbons and trims. I think they add so much to a tag. Oh my goodness, I think that's going to be okay. Oh, I think that's really, really fun. All right, let's trim down the tops of these ribbons. I think that one's good. Yes, yes, yes. You know what? I've got this black trim too. I feel like I want a bit of it as well. This is something I got in my stash probably again from Tuesday morning quite some time ago. I think it's going to help tie in her hat, and it's also quirky because it's got these little pieces and trims that hang off of it. Hopefully it's not too long where it'll let some of those show through. Yes. Oh my goodness, I think this is really fun. Okay, let's move our scrap of paper. So, oh my goodness, we have a mixed media tag. I actually did the Crackle finish. Today is going to be awesome with our fun little girl and our fun ribbons and trims on the top. Oh my goodness. All right, so this is day 6 prompt, and I don't know that I mentioned it, but if you've been following the series here, this challenge is hosted by Nicky and Ilene, and their channels will be linked in the description box below. So something to check out if you want to, you know, follow along. This is really challenging, but really fun, and it's really making me think out of the box. So I'm very much enjoying this. All right, thanks so much for stopping by and watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Give us a thumbs up, and until next time.